Here we are at the rear of the Brownsville house. The front door, nice front door, but it's sealed shut, so we'll go in through the rear. This is a 1912 farmhouse on approximately 1 acre. One of the disappointing features of the house is that some of the previous owners have installed either aluminum in parts or vinyl shutters, and it looks as though they've put in some replacement windows which are not consistent with the character of the house. Also, it appears that there's been some poorly done roof work and a small leak just inside what would have been the rear patio door. There's also some wood decay at the frames, which is not unusual. We're entering here a rear hall. This at one time was maybe an exposed area. This is the breakfast area. It appears as though the kitchen has been removed. The kitchen would have been here. There's some laminate wood flooring which would probably be taken up. Off to the side of the kitchen is just an extra room. I guess you could use this as a rec room or some extra storage. Moving from the kitchen, we're going into the dining room. Seems to be in fairly good shape. Has an old fireplace in here, and these have very high 12 to 14 foot ceilings. Walking through the dining room, this is the front entry. From the front entry, if you're entering the house, there would be a formal living room off to the right. A nice inviting space, big rooms, plenty of windows. Going back in through the dining room, off the dining room is what would be described probably as a den area. Again, this is a fairly large room with a fireplace, high ceilings, much of the original woodwork still on the interior of the house. Walking through this den, this appears to be the first bedroom. Again, light, high ceilings, needs new carpet. Going through here, we come to a small hallway and a full bath off the hallway. A little bit of modernization in here, but most people, I believe, would redo this bath. On the other side of the hallway, what appears to be another bedroom. In these older homes, there are no closets. And heading back out of this bedroom into the rear area that we entered, some of the space has been enclosed into a second bath, although not a glamorous bath. So from here we'll go take a walk around the exterior of the property. I didn't see an electric panel in here, but it appears that there has been some electrical modernization to the property. In the backyard, this is an acre lot. The house sits to the rear of the acre, so a lot of the extra land is in the front of the house, sitting far up behind the street. There are two accessory buildings out here, a covered area where you might park a car, children's playhouse. The property is surrounded by newer homes, probably in the 100 to 150 range, today 100, a few year or two ago 150. View of the exterior. One feature is that it appears that some new heating and air systems have been installed. These look to be maybe 2 or 3 years old. Classic farmhouse design, with the exception of this recent siding. This is the view down to the street. Brownsville Road is a fairly busy arterial street. About 500 feet beyond those trees is a passive park. This property is adjacent to a single family house and probably could obtain commercial zoning, although it's sandwiched between 2 residential properties, so it would be a somewhat uphill effort to get even office zoning in Cobb County. Here's a picture of the exterior of the house. It sits up on a hill and has some mature trees in the yard, and just a very large front yard. We'll take a walk around the other side. The house has a large front porch on 2 sides of the property, and at $55,000, I would consider this a very attractive property to own. There's a big magnolia tree in the front yard, and a view of the side.